set up the timer. Okay, let's get you moving. So we'll start on all fours to begin today. Spread the fingertips wide, slide the shoulders away from the ears. So we're literally just going to move the scapula, like the shoulder blades, this part, the pelvis, the core, that and the hips, they don't move at all here, right? So flatten the hands, breathe in. I want you to pretend my hand's on your upper back, and I want you to pretend to press my hand away from your upper back. So draw the tummy in. As I say, this whole part does not move. So pressing the upper back and the shoulder blades away, so pretend my hand's on top and you're pushing them away. And then exhale, I want you to squeeze and pinch the shoulder blades back together, like you're drawing the tummy in, and there's an imaginary pencil between the shoulder blades and you're squeezing that. Go again. Hopefully this makes sense now. Sometimes it can take a while to get the hang of. So breathe in, press the upper back, the shoulder blades towards the ceiling, and then exhale, squeeze and pinch the shoulder blades back together. Okay, inhale, pressing away, draw the tummy in, and exhale, squeeze and pinch the shoulder blades back together. And again, inhale, pressing away. So you're pressing my imaginary hand on your back away just from the upper back, so like you're pushing the mat away from underneath your hands. And then exhale, that pencil, that imaginary pencil is in between the shoulder blades, and we're squeezing the shoulder blades around that pencil. Last two, inhale, pressing away. And exhale, squeeze and pinch the shoulder blades back. Last one, inhale, pressing away, draw the tummy in. And exhale, squeeze and pinch the shoulder blades back together. Hold in center now, so flatten the hands. Reach the right arm long away from you, palm is turned in, thumb is turned up, and stretch the left leg long behind you, pointing the toes straight behind you. Try not to shift the weight to one side, okay? Try and keep the weight even across both sides. Keep that left elbow soft and just hold. Draw the tummy up and in. So from here, we're going to bring the right elbow into the left knee, crunch the two together, and exhale, reaching long, softening that left elbow. Go again. Inhale, crunch the two together, draw the tummy in, and exhale, reaching long, draw the tummy in. Inhale, you got to crunch the two in like you're kissing that left knee. You're bringing your chin right up into the knee if you can. And exhale, reaching long. Last two. Inhale, crunch. And exhale, reach. Last one. Inhale, crunch the two together, crunch them in. And exhale, reach and hold it here. Reaching the right fingers long, pointing your left toes behind. Inhale, bring the right arm out to the right, the left leg out to the left. And then exhale, bring both back to center. Does that make sense? So don't move anything else. Bring the right arm out to the right, left leg to the left. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, point your toes. And exhale, draw the tummy in. Can you do two more? So really connected with the shoulder blades and with the hands. Last one. Inhale, keeping that back leg lifted up. Bring it back to center and return everything to the floor. Change sides. So bring the knees close together. Stretch the left arm long away from you. Try not to round here. Make sure that you've strong, straight, sturdy back. Stretch the right leg behind you, but keep this right elbow soft. Don't lock out, and try not to dive into that side, all right? Let's crunch the two together. Breathing in as we crunch, elbow to knee, and exhale, reach long, fingertips away from toes. Inhale, crunch the two together, and exhale, reach, fingertips away from toes. Breathing in, crunch, and exhale to reach. So really go for that rounding in the back if you can. Does that make sense? So really round the back. Last one. Inhale, crunch the two together. Exhale, reach, hold it here. Reach the fingers away from the toes, and then breathe in. Bring the arm out to the left, the leg out to the right, and exhale, bring the two back to center. Draw the tummy in. Inhale, out, and exhale, bring it back in. And again, out, draw the tummy in, and bring it back in. Lift that leg up, make sure that leg hasn't dropped. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's go 2 more. Soften that right elbow. Make sure the whole body doesn't move. It's just the arm or the leg. Last one. Bring it back to center. Draw tummy in and relax. Well done. Let's give those wrists a little break. So now we're going to bring the right foot in front. We're going to keep the hands on the hips, okay, and tuck the back toes under. So the right foot in front, normally we bring it out here. Today we're going to bring it in here. Tuck the back toes under, draw the tummy in. Make sure the shoulders don't come into it at all. The shoulders are relaxed. Breathe in through the nose, keeping the back toes tucked under. I want you to push yourself up into that standing position. Draw the abs in, okay? And then inhale, drop down. Do that again. So exhale, lifting up nice and tall. And inhale down. So when you come up to the top, I want you to think about me pulling a piece of hair at the top of your head. And again. Breathing in, touch down. Breathing out as you drive up. 5. And again. 6. Lengthening those legs, drawing the tummy in. 7. Keep pushing heavy through the front heel in front of you there. 8. Bracing the abs, lovely and tight. Right, we've got 1 more. We come all the way up. We hold it here, right? Staying up off your back heel, pressing into the front heel and step it in. Now see that right leg that's in front? Hands come down in front. Now that left leg is going to go back. So the right heel stays in front. The left leg is going to come back. Breathing in as you drop the arms down towards the floor, sending that left leg back, bending the right knee, and exhale. Standing tall. Drive the hips forward, squeeze your glutes, okay? Inhaling as you come down, bending the right knee, sending that left leg back, and exhale as you come up tall, standing up tall. If that, you keep going with those. If that's too much, tuck your left toes under. So if you're really struggling with your balance today, just take your time. Tuck your left toes under like this, hinging the hips, and then standing up tall, okay? Do a few more like that. So breathing in, bending the right knee, sending the left leg back, and exhale, stand, squeezing glutes, bracing abs. Last couple of reps. Don't worry about going too low. If you just come halfway down, but I don't want to see you drop the chest, then drop the leg. So see if you can do the 2 at the same time. So hinging. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, last 2. Keep pressing heavy into the heel in front, bracing abs, standing tall. Last one. Inhaling, brace the tummy, and exhale, standing tall. That right leg still stays in front. Step the left leg back. Now this time, we're going to relax the back toes, but we're going to bring the right foot in front. Now if you need to double over on this left knee here, okay, if you've tender knees. So push the right knee in front forward. Reach the arms long, turn the palms towards each other. And you're just going to sort of sink into that stretch to begin. Does that make sense? So squeeze your glutes. Keep your hips square to whatever's in front of you and just in and out. Draw the tummy in lovely and tight, squeezing into the glutes. Now hold. See this right arm, it's going to come all the way back behind us. Eye line follows the right hand and then take it back to the center. Right arm again, okay? Take it all the way back. Reach the arm long, squeezing into the glutes and take it back to center. Right hand again. That's it. Keep reaching that left arm long. Don't let that left arm come away. 2 more. Draw the tummy in. Lovely and tight. 1 more. And bring it back to center. Now we swap arms. So you go left arm back. It's going to move it a little bit. So you've got to go left arm back. Eye line follows the hand. And bring it back to center. Still pushing that right knee forward. Go again. Left arm, take it back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Don't let that right arm follow. This is really getting into those hips. Into the shoulder blades. 2 more. Draw the abs in. 1 more. reach back, 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 back. Reach the right arm forward, bring it back to center, and release. Ooh, feel that work. Just gonna check that is still on. Perfect. Okay, so left foot forward now, like this, okay? First one, hands go on hips. Relax your shoulders, tuck your back toes under, draw the tummy in, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes. Lengthen your spine, okay? So lengthen the spine up to the ceiling, breathing in, tuck that back toe, and then exhale, standing up lovely and tall. Everything's locked in. And then inhale, back down, drop the knee. So exhale, stand, squeeze your glutes, and inhale, back down. And again, 3. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out as you stand. 4. Pull the shoulders back as you stand. 5. You don't have to go right down to the floor with that back leg. Just do what you can. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out as you stand. And again. Last 2, bracing tummy, lovely and tight. 1 more, all the way down. Come to standing, straighten those legs. Come up tall, and then step that right leg in. Left foot remains flat. Lengthen your spine, come up tall. Breathe in as you come down, bending into that left knee. Send that right leg all the way back, bracing the abs, and then stand yourself up tall. Inhaling as you come down, bracing tummy, bending left knee, and exhale as you stand. Don't forget to squeeze into those glutes as you stand. So breathing in on the way down, and exhale on the way up. Remember, easier option, tuck the right toes under, bracing the tummy lovely and tight, and then standing up tall, shoulders back. Inhaling on the way down, so this is your easier option, and squeezing glutes, lengthening the spine. Just do a couple more like that. Make sure that back leg goes straight back. Pull the shoulders back as you stand up tall. We've got 2 more. 1, all the way down. Feel that work into those glutes, standing up tall, and then step that right leg back nice and wide, okay? Relax the back toes, come up nice and tall, arms long, turn the palms towards each other. Now squeeze your glutes here, right? Brace the tummy and just sort of sink it into the stretch. Does that make sense? So squeeze those glutes, relaxing the shoulders, draw the tummy in. Relax the shoulders, squeeze the glutes. Don't forget to breathe here. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth for 3, 2, right. Sink forward, relax shoulders. Take the left arm straight back behind you as far as you can. Eye line follows that left hand, and then bring it back to center. Left hand again. Make sure that left knee isn't moving in front. Keep that left knee in front there. Keep both arms long in front as well. 3. And bring it back to center. Keep going. 2 more. And bring it back to center. 1 more time. Keep bracing the abs. You should be really feeling this in that left leg. Right hip flexor. And bring it back to center. Let's do the other arm. We reach that other arm back. And we bring it back to center. Draw the tummy in. And again. 2. And bring it back to center. Shoulders relax. And again. 3. Can you brace those abs? Nice and tight. 2 more. Lovely stuff. Oh, feel that burn. Last one. Reach it back. Open the hips. Open the shoulders. Bring it back to center. And relax. Okay. Let's give those hips a little break. So, we're going to come into some planks now. You have options here. You can do your planks on your knees or off your knees, but we're all going to try them on the hands. I don't think anyone has any wrist injuries. If there's any discomfort on the wrist, from long-term damage, long breaks, you just come up onto fists. But I think try the wrists. We need to make them stronger. So slide the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the tummy in, okay? Brace the abs. And then send the right leg back, but you got to send it in nice and narrow. Okay, draw the tummy in and then send the other leg back. So you got to squeeze the inner thighs, and we're just going to hold it here in plank. Keep the hands directly under the shoulders. Lock out the inner thighs. Press those heels away from you. Breathe in and breathe out. Using that breath, soften those elbows, bracing the tummy. Are you pressing those heels back for 4, 3, 2, and relax. Bring the right knee in, bring the left knee in, give the wrists a break. Right, nice one to begin. Now what we do is we start to bring one knee down at a time. So flatten the hands again, step the right leg back to plank. Legs are together, left leg back to plank. Squeeze the inner thighs. Now stay here. If you want an easier option, you drop to knees. Now, do this with me. So you're going to touch the right knee to the floor, keeping all 10 toes on the ground, and lift it up. Right knee again, down, and lift. Right knee again, down, and lift. 3. Right knee again, down, and lift. 4. Hopefully that makes sense. 5. Press the heel back away from you. Don't drop the pelvis. If you want to make this easier, drop the left knee to the floor all the time as the right knee touches down and up. Last one. Left side. We go left knee down for 8. Don't drop the hips down and up. Just drop the knee if you can for 6 more. And again. Bracing those abs lovely and tight. Lock out those knees if you can for 3. Brace the tummy for 2. 1 more. For 1, lock the inner thighs, drop the knees, and relax. Give those wrists a little break. Okay, so the challenge continues. Now we drop both knees down and lift both knees up. We give that a go, see how that feels. So flatten the hands again. Hopefully you can see now with that shine. Hopefully that's okay. Send that right leg back, bracing abs. Send the left leg back, nice and narrow. Now, I'm going to show you an easier option first. You can drop, lift, single leg, drop, lift, opposite leg. If you want to come with me, drop both knees down and lift up. We're not swinging the pelvis, we're just lightly touching the knees and lift. And we're not slamming down. We don't want to slam down. We want to keep it really controlled. Breathing in and breathing out. Hopefully this is making sense. Squeeze those inner thighs. 6. Good. 1 more time. Now we are going to hold our plank. Keep the feet and the legs close together. Squeeze those inner thighs nice and tight. Slide the shoulders away from ears. Bracing tummy for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop. Well done. Sit the bum right back towards the heels. Just give the body a little shake side to side. Healing up. Hope you're feeling good. So we're going to come onto our backs now. We've completed all of those ones. Lying onto your back when you're ready. Just bend up the knees. Keep the shoulders, the heels flat on the ground. Bring the left hand behind the head. Bring the right leg into tabletop, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to bring the left elbow into the right knee. And you're going to return that right foot down, drop the head, neck and shoulders down. Does that make sense? So elbow to knee and drop. And drop. Brace the tummy there. 4. And drop. Brace the abs. 5. Pressing into the arms all the time. And drop. Hopefully you are feeling these into the obliques. Hold it here. Elbow to knee, reach the leg up to the ceiling. Keep reaching that left elbow over to that right knee, pointing the toes and lowering and lifting that right leg down and up for 8. For 7, keep pressing heavy into the left heel. Okay, for 6, pulling the abs in. For 5, lower and lift. For 4, bracing tummy. For 3, keep pointing the toes. For 2, 1 more. 1, bend it in, dropping down, change sides. Right hand behind head, left leg to tabletop. Foot is kind of in neutral. Breathe in and then exhale. We reach that elbow over to that knee and we drop the leg down, drop the arm down. Go again. 2. And again. 3. Elbow to knee all the time. 4. That's it. Elbow to knee. Reaching that left arm down by the sides. 6. And again. Keep going with me. Last 2. Okay. 1 more. Hold it here. Leg up to ceiling, pointing toes. Lower. This right elbow still reaches over and lift. Toes are pointed or neutral is fine too. 2. So that just means you're not flexing for this one. It's just pointed or neutral. 3. Reach that elbow all the way over. 4. Breathe in, breathe out. 5. Breathe. 6. Reach that elbow across. 7. Abs pulling in. 8. Let's go 2 more. Let's go 2 more. Keep that right foot flat. Don't let that right knee swing around. 1 more. Drop it down. Dropping head. And relax. Well done. Both hands behind head. Pressing lower back down. Draw tummy in. Lift one leg to tabletop. Breathe in. Lift the other leg to tabletop. Draw the tummy in. Opening elbows wide. What we're going to do now, we're going to lift the head, neck and shoulders up as the heels touch down. So let's flex the heel. We lift up, we close the elbows in tight, we lower the heels down. We open the elbows wide, we lift the legs back to tabletop. We do it at the same time. We did one similar, where we sort of lift it up and down at different times. This time, everything lifts and lowers at the same time. So we lift up, elbows crunch in by the sides and then we lower down. Elbows crunch in by the sides and we lower down. I hope you can see me okay there now with that shine. Okay, so the elbows crunch in as the heels touch down. Just focus on the movement. Focus on the movement. Trying to keep the lower back into the floor. Now if this is too much, okay, you just do single leg. So you still lift into that crunch. See what I'm doing when I lift into the crunch? I'm hugging my elbows in around my head. So the elbows are hugging in and then they're opening wide. Last 5, hugging in and open wide. Hopefully that makes sense. For 4, drop the heels down to the ground. For 3, bracing the tummy nice and tight. For 2, okay, how are we doing? 1 more. For 1, now we leave the head up and we just lower the heels up and down. For 1. For 2, so we keep those elbows in lovely and tight. Can you do that? For 3, just lower the heels down and up. For 4, elbows are in really tight. They're kind of covering the eyes nearly. For 5, so really open up the upper back and the chest. 2 more. 1 more. Now we lift the hips up. So we keep the head in the same position, but we lift the hips up like a reverse crunch. So heels touch down, lifting up. Now if you don't want to do the head anymore, drop the head down. 4. That extra challenge, keeping the head up and the elbows hugged together. So my elbows are nearly touching at the front. Don't worry if they're not, just keep them wrapped around the ears and the head. For 5. Are you with me? For 4. Lower down, lifting up. For 3. Squeeze those inner thighs, bracing tummy. For 2. Touching those heels down and lift up. For 1. And rest everything in. Good work. Well done. Bring the soles of the feet together, open the knees wide. We go back to hands behind the head, so soles of the feet. You know the way we've done a few different bridges like this, but hands behind the head, and we're just going to lift up into crunch and lower down. Does that make sense? So we lift to crunch and we lower down. Do 3 more like this. So thumbs are running down the back of the neck as the elbows stay wide. 2. 1 more. Hold. Right arm reaches long. Can you see that? Right arm reaches long and we crunch. Left hand remains behind head and it's like we're crunching. It's like we're trying to reach that couch in front. We're reaching the top of the mat. I hope you can see that. Okay, for 10. Flatten the feet together. 9. 8. 7. Reach the fingertips long. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it at the top. Swap hands. Opposite hand has come behind the head. Just reach up and down. Bracing tummy. Let's go for 10. 9. 8. Reach. 7. Reach. 6. This is it now. We're there. 5. reach, 4, reach a little bit further, 3, reach a little bit further, 2, reach, 1, and drop everything down. Give the knees a little hug in. Fantastic work. Just relax your shoulders down. Hug the knees in. Well done, everyone. Hope you found that okay. I think it's a little bit shorter, that one. Yeah, 5 minutes shorter. It's good. You still got your workout in. Thanks a million and see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.